Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to do sort of an update video about my claim, which did expire. The benefit year expired on March 13th, 2021, and like many of you, I was in a quagmire on whether or not to file a new benefit year or not. And basically what I did is that I called a claim specialist, and this individual told me that I did not need to file a new claim because I did not work enough to be on a new claim, essentially. And I did tell him that I didn't work for the entire year from March 2020 to 2021, which was apparently enough to disqualify me from getting a new UI year. So as you see here, it says maximum benefits paid. I was able to certify past my benefit year. If you look at your lower right where it says week 1 certification status, paid for week ending March 27, 2021. And so for a lot of people, the weeks that were beyond their benefit year was stuck at pending. And it has to do with getting in touch with a claims specialist who, in my case, was not only able to bypass the filing of a new benefit year and just put me on the extension, but by doing that, he was able to lift the stop payments of the weeks that are beyond my benefit year. So had I not called somebody, the weeks after March 13th, which would have been the weeks ending March 20th, and then I guess March 26th. I don't want to look at the calendar right now. But anyways, those 2 weeks in particular are not in my benefit year. So had I not called the claims specialist to do all of this, then that would have been stuck at pending. And it would have never gotten down to the claim balance of $0, which according to the rep, was something that had to be done in order for me to get the extension. And reps might tell you different things. I'm just telling you what my experience was. But he said, take it down, claim balance down to $0, which in my case, I had 2 weeks left remaining of of a claims balance amount after March 13th. So after I did that, I got this page here, maximum benefits paid, and you could see it only paid 1 week, the week ending March 27th. And it remained like this for a while. Maximum benefits paid, for 2 weeks actually, or close to 2 weeks. It was actually stuck at maximum benefits paid. And that was very, very, very concerning to me personally, because we were all waiting for the PEUC extension that takes us to September. So anyways, on April 9th, it was a Friday morning, people's claims started to see people started to see on their claims that they were updated. And what I mean by that is that they were given a notice that 29 weeks were approved for them. I'm going to show you what that notice looks like right now. Okay, this is the letter for your determination of PEUC. As you can see, the effective date of additional weeks is March 28th. So it's basically continuing off the last PEUC Tier 2 extension. And so this is what you're going to get in your inbox, your UI inbox. But before you do, you may get something on your an email associated with whatever the email that you associated with your UI account. So check that as well, as it will tell you that you got a message from the EDD, and it will probably be this one if you're waiting for the extension to take place. So this is what you see here. It's just a standard letter pretty much. I'm not going to talk too much about it, so I can just get to what your page is going to look like when it's time to certify. Okay, so what we have here is basically the home page that is now updated, because the very first picture I showed you, you saw it said maximum benefits paid. But now that the extension is put in place, you could see right here, claim balance is $6,003, 207. as my weekly benefit amount, and it's that low because I did part-time work in 2019/2020. But anyways, you take the 207 times 29, and then you get the 6,003. So matches perfectly. And then you could see right here, certify for benefits, which it's just basically going to be the last 2 weeks, normal bi-weekly certification. So the point of this video, and what I really want to get out, the main message here, is that yes, you do have to do something that's related to the end of your benefit year. And there are 2 ways of doing that. You could file online, which is a lot of people are doing that. And what's happening is when you're filing online, you're just filling out a normal application. And if they see that you haven't worked enough or you don't have enough wages, what will happen is that you will get a much lower weekly benefit amount. And in that case, if it falls more than $25 below your current, before your current, or should I say your last PEUC extension weekly benefit amount, then they're supposed to keep you on PEUC versus putting you on a new benefit year entirely. Or maybe you just didn't work enough at all to the point where you just don't qualify for a new UI year, so you stay on the PEUC, which in this case is called not PEUC 3, it's actually called a weird name, PEUY is what it's called. And when you certify and you check, the status of what it's called or whatever, it's called PEUC augmentation. So that filing online, you could do that, but as well, you could do it on the phone. What I did. And when you call whatever number you call, it could be the 833 or the 800 number on the EDD. You want to make sure that when you get to the tier 1 representative, which most of the time it is when you call these numbers, you have to request that you are transferred to not a tier 2 specialist, although this might be the same individual. Ask for a claims specialist, and be sure to ask for that instead of tier 2 specialist, because I've always asked for claims specialists. These are the people that will file for you on the phone. And in my case, he saw that I didn't work enough, so he kept me on PEUC, as you could see right here, which covers me to September. In the case that you did work where you would qualify for a new UI year, then yes, he would ask for wage information and all of that, fancy stuff. But anyhow, yes, that's all I have to say. I'm very, very happy that the extensions were implemented much earlier, as before. In a previous press release, the EDD stated that it would be done between April 10th and April 30th. So now it has gone down. Well, now that the length of time has decreased dramatically to when they want to complete these updates for everybody on PEUC. And so now the new dates are April 10th, 17th, and I really, really do hope that you get updated on the 17th, because I really want everyone to get paid. And, this is something that, if you're waiting, it's a very frustrating situation to be in. But anyhow, thank you for watching. I hope to be posting more videos, and here's the thing here, is even if my claim is fixed, I still want to talk about this subject, because I think it's a very important subject that, all Californians on unemployment need to know. And, it's just the resources are there. I want to be one of those resources if possible, but one of the best resources I recommend before I go is 2 YouTube channels named Shelly's Millions and Ginny Silver. And if I must say, they specialize in talking about the EDD. But anyhow, thank you, and see you again next time.